House Bill 418 removes a disqualification for an individual or a company to bid on a license to be a cultivator in the state of Louisiana, because I want to make sure everybody understands exactly what we're doing and exactly what we're not doing. Because I don't like social media when social media is the expert on what the law does, and it's not. The section I'm trying to strike is the section that prohibits any company that has made a contribution to a candidate in Louisiana election governed by the provisions of Campaign Finance Disclosure Act, which is everything, every election for every office. And a company or any part or any by any person who's a part of it has made any contribution of any dollar amount, then they are prohibited from going into the competitive bid process. No Louisiana company that has any member who has ever made a campaign contribution to anyone in our state for 5 years can bid. That is the disqualifier. And that does not need to be in this law. That does not need to be in any law. And honestly, if someone wants to make a campaign contribution to any candidate in any race, that's a free speech thing. It doesn't need to be in this law. It is in this law. And I'd like for, when we go forward, to this not be a disqualifying provision so a Louisiana company or a Louisiana citizen can compete for this.
This is a heavily regulated industry, or going to be, just like gaming is. We're not allowed to take contributions for gaming for reasons that are obvious. And I believe that this law should stand because of the same reason, that it must be heavily regulated and not influenced by any political person or because the law is set out for the people to be able to bid according to a very rigid application standard. And I think that removing this provision would take out the legitimacy of it.